see why people are flooding into Yoli right now. And just a quick intro before I bring on a couple very special guest speakers here. You know, when we launched Yoli, folks, we knew one thing. We knew that if we couldn't find or attract a wow technology, we just weren't going to do it. You know, there's enough Me Too pills, lotions, potions out there. It just isn't worth it. Our whole goal, our whole vision really here is to evolve the industry. You know, all of the Yoli founders have been so blessed. We've made millions and millions of dollars, bought homes, traveled the world, met incredible people. And our mission here is to evolve the industry. And that's exactly what we're doing right now. We had to have something that would literally turn the industry on its ear, or we just weren't going to do it. And so we identified that. We are bringing it to market. It tastes absolutely delicious. It's priced for the masses. You can help not only yourself get healthy and your family, but other people. And by simply referring this incredible product to other people, you can either zero out the cost of your product, you're going to hear all about that, or start making a nice part or even full-time income. And you know what? Who isn't into saving the environment? Wait till you hear what Yoli has in store for you. We're going to be releasing some new information on this webinar here this morning. We're going to talk about our Pharma Blast Save a Life campaign. And of course, a lot of people understand that timing is everything. We're in the pre-launch phase. No, I did not stutter. You are hearing about this along with about 500 plus other people on this pre-launch webinar, which is astounding. And really, I believe, shows that Yoli really has something that people are looking for. And last but not least, we have a simple, powerful training program that I'm going to share a little bit more with you later on this webinar about. So next slide, please. Yoli, what does it mean? Well, Yoli means to live. It means to live in Aztec. And for those of you who have had the opportunity to hang out with the Yoli founders, you know one thing, and that's we love to live life. We love to work hard, but you know what? We play even harder. And, you know, this name, the name of Yoli, to me is absolutely ingenious. We own the .com. We own the trademark. It's really simple to say. Kids love it, and we just couldn't be more enthusiastic about where we're going with this. Now, final thing before I bring on the next speaker here that you know and love, this is a company that's founded by distributors for distributors. What does that mean? Well, what it means is all the Yoli founders have pretty much spent their entire adult life within this industry. However, we also, as you're going to learn, have expertise outside of this industry, which is really, really important, especially with the growth that Yoli is already experiencing. So, you know, from my perspective, I love this business. I've seen so many companies, so many corporate teams tell you things like, you know, everything we do is with the distributor in mind. Well, you know, it's very difficult to do that if you haven't walked in our shoes, if you haven't been a distributor like us. It's kind of like telling somebody what it means to have what it feels like to have a child before you've had a child before. It's almost impossible. So here's the deal, guys. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to introduce the next gentleman. And this gentleman is a dear friend of mine. I've known him for many, many years. We've had the opportunity to lock arms and work together and travel the world, take cruises. My gosh, he really needs no introduction. I mean, all the Yoli founders have great reputations, but Darren's reputation really precedes him because he wrote the book on how to select a network marketing company. I mean, it's like the Bible of network marketing. He spent over a decade analyzing different companies and different products and different marketing plans, and this is the fruition of all of that research. And so even, I think, more importantly, he walks the talk. He's built 2 multi-million-dollar organizations. So he's not somebody who's just written about it. He's actually been in the field and understands, again, what it feels like and what it really is to be a distributor. And so without further ado, I'm going to bring on the line Yoli founder, Mr. Darren Falter.
Well, thank you, Corey. I have to say I've never been more excited to work with anyone than the incredible Corey Citron. I can't tell you how just electrifying it is to be in the company of such amazing partners. And I have to say that just hanging out for a day with Corey is a total education in marketing and promotion. His mind just never stops churning out amazing ideas. But the difference in Corey is that he actually executes on these ideas. He takes product brands and business concepts into the stratosphere. And with Corey on our team, he brings Yoli to an entirely new level. So thank you so much, Corey, for being on the team, for being a part of this. I would now like to introduce another amazing individual, a man who I have come to admire as an incredible, astute business person, investor, money manager, an amazing win-win negotiator, and an incredible network marketer. This man is a leader of men, but most of all, he's just a really good friend. And not a week goes by that he doesn't do something to show his genuine love and interest in me and all the others around him. If you know him, you know that's true. That's the one and only Mr. Robbie Fender. Now, Robbie has been putting the bug in my ear to start a company for over a year, and I have a feeling that that infectious little bug was passed along by another Yoli founder whose name I will not mention, but his initials are Rick Isley. Anyway, what I've always told Robbie was, dude, why would I be interested in running a company, having an office in an actual building, board meetings, employees, taxes, regulators, office politics? Why would I want any of that? I love being an independent distributor. I love everything about it. All I have to worry about is the marketing, telling people about an amazing product, an amazing business opportunity, helping people find solutions in their life circumstances. And my company was always there to back me up and support me doing all the corporate stuff. But as Robbie's words continue to kind of ring around in my head, I realized that whenever a company hired me to consult, I was always bringing them all the solutions and the contacts and the answers, and these companies would hire me for a substantial fee, and then they wouldn't take my advice. Other companies would take my advice and go on and build incredible companies and bless the lives of millions of people. I think it was my wife, Sandy, though, who really, when I bounced the idea off of her about starting this company, she actually said, I always believed that you would start a company someday. And I began to realize that my entire life and career and the research on my book had been preparing me for this moment. And when Sandy and I realized who our business partners would be, those men who have our backs, we took great courage, and we've never looked back. Yoli is the right people in the right place at the right time. And the person who brought us all together, who leads Yoli, is the one-of-a-kind Mr. Robbie Fender. Robbie is the juice of Yoli. Robbie is the passion. He's the spark. He has that incredibly infectious smile, his enthusiasm, his love for life and for people. Robbie has not only proven himself as a top leader in network marketing as a distributor, but he's been a successful businessman and an investor throughout his whole life, since his early 20s. Robbie has the qualities of every president and CEO in every company I've ever consulted with, only with 3 times the love for network marketing, 5 times the energy level, and 10 times the love for people, all those people that he serves. And I'll tell you something else, he's a heck of a lot more fun to hang out with than all the rest of those guys. It's my honor and privilege to introduce the founder and president of Yoli, Mr. Robbie Fender. Robbie,
Darren Falter, thank you so very much. Hey, everybody out there, I want you to know I have goosebumps, and I don't think you can fake goosebumps. I think that's just what it has. This is an electrifying moment right now. I will say this. It truly is the Henry Ford principle, and that is if you just surround yourself with the right people, with what I consider excellence, and all of the Yoli founders, all of these individuals are excellence. You guys have all heard me say, or some of you have heard me say this, and I'm going to say it again. I've been known for this. I mean, the incredible Darren Falter, his edification process is amazing. He always makes me feel like $1 million. But I think I'm just like everybody out there. I have truly 100% failed my way to success. And I mean that sincerely. I have failed my way to success. I just continue to get back up and keep swinging. I love failure. That's how we learn. And after 15 years of being in this incredible industry that I love so much, I believe as well that I'm right here right now to make some history with some incredible founders and with all of you on the phone right now with Yoli. So let's get started.